here making all this granola and granola bars, I thought I would go one step further and I would make a raw nut and fruit bar, or ball. You can make it in a bar if you wanted to, but I'm gonna make it in a ball because I'm gonna put them in the freezer so that they keep longer, and then it's easy to just pick out individual bite sizes when I want. To make a raw fruit bar or ball, all you pretty much need is some fruit and some nuts. You can add different seasoning or different superfoods like goji berries. You could add some cacao nibs. You could add coconut. If you could get into your nuts here, it'd be fine. Now I'm going to take some almonds. Take half a cup of almonds. And we're going to pulverize the nuts and get them broken down into almond meal. Now, if you don't want to ruin perfectly good almonds, you could soak them, juice them, or extract the almond milk from them, like we did in the almond milk video, and then you could use the pulp for this recipe instead. So I have actually some almond pulp. I got all my cabinets open. One of my pet peeves is open cabinets and drawers. I have some almond pulp in the freezer, but I didn't want to get that out. So we're just going to take some raw natural almonds and we're going to pulverize it, and then we're going to add some dates and maybe a little bit of flavor. So this is going to get loud. So you can do this in your Magic Bullet. You can do it in your food processor. I want to attempt everything with this little guy to show you that it can work. This isn't going to be a big serving, but again, I'm cooking most of these recipes for just me, one person. I think they're easier to multiply by one or by however many's in your family, instead of reducing the recipe if you would want to, say, take a big recipe and take it down. Now these are dates. You can use dates or figs. These are already pitted. I'll probably give them a rough chop. I think I'm going to start with 4 and see how that does. What it's pretty much going to do is just congeal into a dough-like consistency, and then you can manipulate that from there. You can form it into balls or bars or however you want to do it. Almonds are a good nut. You can use any nut to do this with. Almonds are good because they're fairly dry, and also the fact that you can use the almond meal from the almond milk, it makes your dollar go a lot farther. If you wanted to add some goji berries in here, if you wanted to add, you know what we should do? We should add a pinch of sea salt. That just helps bring all the flavors together. You could add some vanilla bean, you could add vanilla extract, anything that you want. I'm just gonna go more natural and see how it works. Looks like I need a little bit more wet for it to pull together, but it's starting to. See, we're starting to get a dough. So we used about half a cup of almonds, and I put a total so far of 6 dates. See how this goes. I pulled it off the table because it got kind of loud. Oh, it's starting to come together. A little bowl here. This consistency is a little looser, a little drier than I wanted. So let's see if we can work with it. What I may have to do is just put the dates in alone in the food processor and add them. See, what you want to do is make a ball. See, and that's all the consistency it really needs to be. So I think that's wet enough. If you want to add some cacao powder, if you want to add cacao nibs, if you want to add carob powder, now would be the time to add that. can add coconut flakes, peanut butter, anything you want. Let's see, let's give this a little taste. So now I want to show you the results of my raw nut and fruit bars, or balls. So we blended up our dates and our almonds, and it got that paste. So what I did was, I cleaned up the bowl, but what I did was I just rolled out little 1-inch size balls. I put them in a plastic baggie. Now these, in some of the raw food stores or the whole food stores, you see them called raw truffles, which they are. They're just little round balls of goodness. And then roll them out to whatever size you want. If this is too big for your kid, just roll them out a little bit smaller. And they make really good, I already started eating one. They make really good snacks, additions to a breakfast if you're having a porridge or a cereal. They're great to add with a salad. I mean, how about if you have a really big kale salad and it's got lots of garlic and lots of salt and lots of veggie flavors, and then this is your dessert? It's so good. The sweetness of the natural dates, the nuts, and then whatever else you think to put in there. I don't know why they don't teach this stuff in school. This stuff is amazing, and this is the stuff that we should be eating more of. Play with the different fruits that you put in it, play with the nuts, make different sizes, see what your kids like, and definitely leave some comments on the blog, go to Facebook, interact with me, send me pictures. I want to know what you're doing, and I will see you in the next video. Eat whole foods, stay healthy, bye-bye.